Hi, my name is Tony McGowan, and this is my video presentation for Project 1. So right off the bat, you'll see I just downloaded the starting environment. You can walk your way through the really simple maze, you get stopped on the walls, and your bullets can't go through walls. On that note, I'm moving around right now with the first control profile with WASD. I'm turning with the mouse, and I am shooting one of two random projectiles with the right mouse button. You'll see that they are different colors and sizes, and they do different amounts of damage to this enemy here. If I walk into him, you'll see my health bar at the bottom is ticking down by 5 damage if I'm standing too close to him. You can only take damage once every 0.6 seconds, and if you don't take damage for 10, then you get 2 health back. Of course, if you interrupt that, okay, I didn't interrupt that properly, but now, if I were to interrupt that, then I would have to wait the full 10 seconds. Yeah, so you can see he takes different amounts of damage from the 2 bullets. That's a big one, he took a big chunk of damage, and that one he took a much smaller one. If he runs out of health, he disappears, and you can spawn him back from the settings menu. So speaking of the settings menu, one of the other requirements is with that we had to have 3 separate control schemes. So we have the first one that uses the keyboard and mouse, second that uses exclusively keyboard, and the third that uses the Xbox controller I've plugged in. So you'll notice right off the bat that I can't actually edit the mouse controls, and if I try to edit the thumbsticks, it only swaps them, because that's what was set in the requirements. Anyway, yeah, so any of these controls, other than the ones I just showed, can be customized to whatever you want. So say for example, I wanted to use EDSF for my first scheme, and UJHK for my second one, and turn with YI shoot with O, because, you know, that's how human hands work. Yeah, I can do that. So here I'm still using the first control scheme with the new keys that I picked out, which you'll just have to trust that's what I'm doing. If I go back in here, I can cycle to the next one with the really wonky controls I set up, which, I mean, it's hard to play like this, but you can if that's what you wanted. And lastly, with the Xbox controller, I can move around much more comfortably. Right trigger is shoot by default. You can, of course, change that if you want to say the left trigger or any of the buttons on the controller. Yeah, so that should be all the requirements. Again, I'm Tony McGowan, and this was my Project 1. Thank you.